Elisa.
Adila.
Adila. Hello, Adila. Tell me about your project. I know that you will pitch tomorrow, and I'd like also to know more about it.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I represent a company called Cash to You. So, about my company, I'll give you an example. Imagine that you're from middle class family in Central Asia. Usually, the salary is not more than 300 euro a month. And when it comes to ordinary tasks to buy clothes for your kids, to cover the product expenses, or your salary is going to cover the needs, the bare minimum that you need to live, the basic needs. So here where our company is coming. Our system works by buy now, pay later. Within our system, you're using our app where you can go to our partner shops and use the amount of money we gave you within your financial situation, and you can use them you can use them within our shops to buy clothes for your kids, to buy products, to buy oil, with all buy now pay later. And after that, you don't need to. First month you paid 100 euros, for example, for clothes. You bought something for your home. Next month you need to give third of this amount back to the our program, because our system works by 3 installments, and you give back 1 installment each month, and in 3 months you cover the sum you took from us. But this amount that you gave us back, one of the installments, you can reuse again. So you basically recover your balance within the system, and you can go to partners and every month save money on the basic needs and maybe cover something that would be more important for you besides just food or clothes. That's where our company comes. But besides of that, if you're not seeking for this kind of opportunities, but you're seeking just for a comfortable app where you can use multi-currency wallets just to transfer money from one account to another, or in the future there are also gonna be a marketplace where within our system buy now pay later, or just within our partners, you could work and use our wallets. Here we are. And besides of that, we are very worrying about how the people finance themselves, and we are not going to give you money if you're not financially capable of that, because idea of our company is to reduce that burden.
Yeah.
And not to give you an extra burden. It's not like online credit from an app or website and very scammy. No, this is a trustworthy institution, and every time we, for example, for our future partners, we are reducing debit risk by our artificial intelligence that is analyzing our customers to tell are they fitable, and it gets through all the system of the national bank of our country, through all the legalization process. We also see, so in the future the money that we have will not get to the unlawful kind of behavior, scams and whatsoever within our partner shops.
I understand that you help people buy more, and in addition, you screen people, so you understand that they can return money and pay back.
Yeah.
So I know that you work on Asia market.
Yeah.
Why you decided to work also in Europe and the United States of America?
Because within United States of America and Europe, we see the market of the people also, because I think everywhere in the world you can find a situation where your salary goes on the basic needs, because especially in the big cities, the expenses are big, the rent, the clothes, the food. We're not covering rent, but we can reduce you the another part of your expenses. For example, in United States of America, the products are huge. Price of your bill, and you can reduce that part of your day. You can buy the clothes, because in state there is a big pool of credit cards. The system of the credit cards is a very popular system there, but with the credit cards you get the credit score, but you also get the fees, the commissions that you usually need to pay, and within that system, and that's where we're more useful. But besides of that, we also have Afterpay, Klarna. It's a very big, similar to our companies, that are very popular within the European states, and we see that, and we know that there is a market also for us.
How many years you already work on the market?
We launched in Central Asia in 2021, and within 6 months after we launched, we had 2,000 of users, and after that we had a very rapid growth, and I cannot tell the certain period of time, but there were also around 6 months after that period of time, we grew up to 30,000 of users, and nowadays it's growing. We have thousands of partners, and recently we also launched the oil card that where you can buy now, pay later for the oil, for the products, and whatever.
What is the biggest issues, difficulties you had during the project development?
I think the personally our problem was first of all to tell the usual our partner the usual shop why do you need that, because for them it's a lot of work, for them it's difficult. Why do I need to like work with you if I can just give the person money? But we guarantee the people that they're really gonna give you money. We're your guarantor that you get the money. Because if you come to Central Asia, there is a very popular behavior of that. People come to the shop, and if before they shopped in this shop, he can tell to the owner, I will give you like now 500 and 500 later. You know, like I trust me. And the owner says, okay. And we went to do a market research. We went to the shops directly to ask how it's working with them, how this system works with them. They have notebooks like this with the names, just the name, and just an amount. They don't even know the address, the number, nothing. If this person tomorrow will leave the country, they will never see their money again. And there is no one to person. There is 20, 30 of them, and it's a very big losses that reduce that we as a company can reduce for the partners.
What inspired you to go forward to develop your project?
I think it's inspired to us to go on with our project because without a conference like this, we see the market, we can understand that, we see within our clients that it really helps, that it's not just like, oh, we did just some kind of fintech product that doesn't help. We see the feedback, we see that it helps to the partners, because we've also had the situation where we signed a partner and we had once a program within the partners. We helped them to do the target within an Instagram target advertising that showed them that we're working with cash to you and you can buy now, pay later. And within a couple of days of this advertising, the daily sales of this shop grew up 2 times. And that was very drastic change, and we saw it within a lot of partners, because in our market we also seen that we launched, and after us launched different other banks with the same product, and right now it's a certainly competitive market in our country.
Okay, and share your thoughts. Share your thoughts how to go from the idea to real company. How you create the team. What helps you?
I'm not a founder of our company, but I've been with the company since it was founding, and I can share that. First of all, when you launch an idea, there should be, of course, a trustworthy team. I could see from our founder that every time he saw the people, he seeks in them that these people wouldn't stop. They would try. That's what our CEO always tell. When I hire the people, I want to see the people. So would bring idea to our company. They would be interactive in our company, because within our company, we have senior managers, and these senior managers also interact with our CEO when we're taking important decision within the company, because in our company we're working with each other, we're sharing ideas, and I think that would help our company to grow that much, because it's an ecosystem. We're still an ecosystem, and we're an ecosystem inside. From you as a regular specialist, if you have an idea how to improve our company's work, you can come to the CEO of our company and tell him, I have that an idea. What do you think of that? And the
Mhm.
CTO would give you a response. And it would be always just with the benefits if it's like a working and it's always something that's very acceptable and approved by our company.
How do you think what helps you to be visible around a lot of competitors, a lot of companies, similar companies? Not maybe similar, but there are a lot of fintech companies
Yes.
that try to find their place on the market.
I think when you're trying to find your place in the market, you need to understand within what kind of community and people you want to work with. Because there is also a lot of BNPLs, but all of these BNPLs were covering different type of parts of the market.
Mhm.
Because our main idea is to empower women to make their life easier because the main amount of percentage of the customers usually it's women.
Yeah.
And that's why we're here. But there is also, BNPLs that more concentrated on the family. And when you're trying to find your clients, you need to understand you need to build a very deep analysis for who you're selling and why
Mhm.
you're selling that. And that would help you to connect with your clients.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing your thoughts.
Thank
It
you.
was very interesting, and I hope you inspire other entrepreneurs to develop their ideas to go forward. Thank you for.
Thank you. Bye. Okay. Is it was okay?
Yeah, great. Thank you very
Oh God,
much.
what happened here?